and welcome to the Mike Koenigs Show. This is a show that's all about money-making ideas for entrepreneurs, and it is sponsored by our friends at Bulletproof Coffee. This is episode 11, and it's how to build and monetize an audience with your own podcast or online TV show. Now, I have a special guest this week, very good friend of mine. His name is Andrew Locke. He's the host of his own online podcast called Help My Business. And this week's You Everywhere Now video is the best interview questions to get the most out of a person. We also have a really cool productivity amplifier, and it's how to build your audience using Facebook mentions. It is a tool that I've been experimenting with a lot. We also have a cool hot seat from one of our longtime clients and friends, Kyle Widner, and he asked a really great question about how do you build a business that you can actually exit from or sell sometime. Now, if you have any questions yourself that you'd like us to cover, you can feel free to send them to MikeKoenigsShow@gmail.com. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what to expect in this episode. I don't know about you, but have you ever wanted to grow your own online TV show? That means growing an audience, a platform, and having a tool that you can use to get access to, let's say, celebrities or VIPs or CEOs or better clients and customers overall to become a niche celebrity yourself. And ultimately, there's a big reason for doing that, and I'll get into that in just a moment. Now, about a year and a half ago, I sold my big companies at the time. They were Traffic Guys or an instant customer. I managed to package them in such a way that they were purchased by a publicly traded company. And after doing that, I was left with a high quality problem, which is, what am I going to do next? And I kept my intellectual property, my books, and also my studio, because I knew one of the things that I definitely wanted to do is continue to create shows, to be able to do online infomercials and be able to teach and educate and share and be able to grow that kind of a platform. But I asked myself a series of questions, and these are really good questions to write down, by the way, and they are, what would I do if I couldn't fail, if money were no object, and I could do anything I wanted that just got me up and alive in the morning every single day? Well, I thought about it, I meditated, I took a lot of time off to be with my family. It was something after building and selling a company after 10 years, I really needed a break. But in the end, I knew the answer right away when I asked that question. In fact, I had been thinking about it for years, and that was I wanted to create a show. The show you're watching right now, I wanted to create something that evolved into what we call the Mike Koenigs Show. I'm really passionate about helping people start and grow their own businesses, help them grow their own audiences, become influential, and be able to connect with more people. And now, more than ever before, is the best time in human history to do that. So, the question then that you might want to ask yourself is, why should I create a show, whether it's an audio or a video? And the reason is, one of the most powerful questions that you can ever ask someone that can open up doorways in unimaginable ways is this: can I interview you on my show? And the reason why that's so valuable is you can ask nearly anyone this question and get them to appear or show up, whether it's remote or live. And what that enables you to do is borrow their credibility, get them to share incredible knowledge, and more importantly, as you start doing this, it allows you to manufacture your own credibility and your celebrity status. Now, what does that mean, and why is that so important? Well, we all start out at square one unless you are born to a king or a queen or inside an already famous person's family or under a name like that. We're all just ordinary folks just trying to figure out how we're going to get attention, how we're going to grow a business, how we're going to be successful, how we're going to be able to provide for our families or just live a life of freedom and have a high quality life. And the bottom line is, if you want to multiply your efforts, become economically future-proof or be able to be stable, it's important that you have influence. And one of the things that's really important is to be able to have consistency. And that means maybe producing a weekly program, again, audio, video, it could be a newsletter, but releasing it at the same time actually gives you authority, credibility, and influence. And it enables you, once you have credibility and influence, to to be able to sell or provide some services or introduce other people to programs and products, to get endorsements and sponsorships. And one of the most powerful phrases you can ever present to someone is this small sentence, which is, I have an idea that can help you blank, blank, blank. For example, I have an idea that can help you grow your business. I have an idea that can help you lose 30 pounds in 30 days. I have an idea that can help you earn $5,000 or more per month, or whatever your claim may be, whatever it is that you provide. But the more influence you have, the more credibility you have, the more celebrity you have, the larger following you have, means you can command attention and you can make things happen very, very quickly just with the snap of a finger. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to develop a show. Is I'm really passionate about creating entrepreneurs. I love seeing them succeed, and I want to be able to provide for my family and be able to help people multiply their credibility by sharing mine with them as well. So I think you're really, really going to enjoy this show this week. And what we're going to do is we're going to begin with a simple strategy, one that I'm really excited about, and that is the productivity amplifier of the week, Facebook mentions.